All right, so the final part for this assignment, we have the spindle bracket. It's the only drawing that needs to be produced in third angle when we do actually get to that stage. And it asks us to choose the best views to use. Now looking at it, and as I always advise, the front view really should be the one with the most detail. So the image we've got, this thing is sort of laid down on its back, and the best way to present it in orthographic later on would be that we kind of lay it down on its side in the front view, so then we can get a clear top or bottom view. The left and right hand sides are not going to give us that much detail. Okay, so I've already gone into a new part and chosen the front plane. And we just want to look at the main outline of the model first, and there's a few bits to extrude at different times. So I'm going to use the extrude boss base tool, get the circle tool, and snap to our point of origin. Again, just keeping everything nice and centered. Now the cylinder at the top is hollow, but I'm going to leave it solid to begin with. All right, the diameter for this is 50. I'm then going to get the center line option, snap to the center of the circle and move out to the left. The length of this line should be 80 millimeters. And I'm going to use a centered rectangle from the end of that line and smart dimension that rectangle to 50 high or 50 wide and 65 in height. Okay. Now we just have to some tangent lines. So I'm just going to approach this circle here, and sometimes you can get it to do it automatically. If you click just from the outside here and then move away, you can see I've got a nice tangent join. So I'm going to connect that. And again, as in previous models, we can just use the mirror tool to mirror this line over. So mirror entities, choose entities to mirror, which is going to be the diagonal line. Click in mirror about and choose the dash line and green tick. Okay, that's really the sketches for the main backplate of the model. So let's go with that for now. We've got an 8mm extrusion, so exit the sketch, selected contours and choose the different segments and extrude by 8mm. Okay, green tick. All right, now I actually want to use the circle again for the cylinder. So as before, I'm going to select my sketch from underneath my boss extrude, choose the circle, and we need to add multiple directions. So overall, it is 40 millimeters. So I'm going to put 40 millimeters minus 5 in here as it shows on the drawing, so 35. And then direction 2, add the remaining 5 underneath. Okay. Green tick to complete. Alright, there's a small rectangular section added on the back, so I'm just going to choose the back surface and go into extrude. Change back to a corner rectangle and snap to the corner here and move across to the other side, slightly lower. Okay. Dimensions for this, we don't need to worry about side to side because we've already snapped that into the width of the model, but the height is 10 millimeters. Exit the sketch and extrude by 5. Green tick to complete. Okay, we've got a raised section. There's a rib, and then there's a boss and a couple of holes and things to add. All right. So let's concentrate on the raised section here first. So I'm going to choose this top surface,